Hey guys, the market's changing right now, and what we're starting to see is double-digit appreciation returning to the marketplace. It's a classic supply-demand kind of issue where you have sellers starting to see massive amounts of buyers flocking around their homes, multiple offer situations, and that pond in the desert is just drying up. Inventory is kind of going away. When that happens, you inevitably see prices start to rise. Now, some sellers can get ahead, though, too far out in front of the pricing curve and can get what we might call greedy in the market. We need to be an educator when it comes to walking sellers through the marketplace and what the market will bear. And it's really important for us to understand good language around this. So let me give you a script for addressing a seller who's maybe getting ahead of the curve. This is the script I would use. I call it the for sale script. And what that means is we have to sell their home 4 times to 4 different groups of people. The first group of people we have to sell the home to is the real estate marketplace in general. We have to sell it to brokers and agents in the market who then will make a conscious decision. Is this priced well enough for me to want to go out and waste my time showing the property? Am I feeling good enough about this price to go out and actually invest time and effort into it? So the first people we have to sell is the real estate agents at large. Secondly, we have to sell the actual buyers when they walk to the front door. Are they going to feel, based on maybe the 10 other properties they've looked at, good enough, strong enough to write an offer on that property? And that is the average, by the way. The average buyer looks at 10 homes over 10 weeks. And that means that they're not making a decision in a vacuum. They're making a decision based on comparable properties in the marketplace. But that's not even the end point. Even if you get a buyer to put an offer on paper that you as a seller accept, then you still have another group that you have to sell it to, which is the appraisers. Appraisers are going to be that third party that comes in and evaluates the property. They don't represent the buyer. They don't represent the seller. Who they represent and who they're working for is the banks to protect the bank's interests. So because of that, they're going to be conservative. They're going to look at comparable sales, similar to what we do with a CMA, or in our case, a TMO, Total Market Overview. And in doing so, they're not going to just PFA it. They're not going to pull a number from the air. They're going to base their pricing on comparable sales. And even then, when we get to that third stage, we still are not done. We still have one more group of people to sell it to, which is the underwriters. That is the folks who are at the bank that are approving all the documentation. They can and do sometimes look at appraisals and say that appraisal wasn't done properly. That appraisal wasn't properly vetted. That wasn't using good comparables. And they'll kick it back and they want the appraisal to be redone, or they'll request another appraisal. So 4 levels, 4 times we're going to have to sell this price to the real estate market. And that's why we need to get pricing right the first time. So I've included a script down here in the notes for you guys to check out that explains that to a seller, and hopefully it'll help you in the field. Now, if you're wanting to dive deeper into your business and really get good at having conversations that are powerful with your sellers, that resonate with buyers, why don't you take a minute and explore the Path Performance Coaching System. We've got 16 weeks of straight coaching for you to have absolute transformation in your business. Then we back it up with live coaching every single week and a bunch of tools and downloads that you can plug into systems for your business that can absolutely change the way you're practicing real estate today. I'd love to have you check it out. There's a 2-week trial period that you can test drive it, see if it's right for you and your business. Have a great day. Good selling. We'll see you next time over at eRealEstateCoach.com.